'Tis the season for warmer, dry weather, which means wildfires.
The more the area is in a drought condition, the more unpredictable and the larger the wildfires become.
What should be predictable is the plan to respond to those fires.
Unless you've actually confronted and seen fire up close and personal, you can't get that experience except for actually doing it. So this is the opportunity for people to get that experience. So when it comes to an actual wildland firefighter, it minimizes the number of surprises.
Division Bravo 67 approaching your location.
More than 160 firefighters from agencies across the Northwest have come together and joined forces for 2 days of very valuable training.
It's called Metro Advanced Wildland School.
TAQ is about 5 minutes.
The 2-day training is happening in Molalla. Rich Salso with the Office of the State Fire Marshal says the training is designed to train structural firefighters on wildland firefighting techniques.
How to read it, where it's going, and how to stop it in its tracks.
Which is all centered around
safety.
Looking for your position here.
Part of the training was on radio communications with a helicopter doing water drops.
We did an airdrop here, simulating having a fire on the ground there. That we used a trailing drop, so they brought it in and spread that water out for us along that drop. So we'll use it to wet ground that we don't want fire to spread to put fire out, and then anytime that we want to wet something down just to protect it as well.
A process many agencies aren't too familiar with.
I work in the city of Portland, and so we rarely use air support in the city.
It looks simple and went as planned here, but Portland Fire Rescue Battalion Chief Ryan Johnson is training for every scenario because
this could go wrong if that helicopter caught that bucket on something, if they dropped that water on somebody.
Which is over 5,000 pounds. Another possibility? The rope getting caught on something and bringing the aircraft down. So constant communication between the crew in the sky and leader on the ground is vital. Another part of the training? Starting fires.
One of the things that we just learned is about how to basically do drip torches, which is how to actually start fires. What we'll do is we'll reduce all of the fuel with a fire.
The list of skills learned here are 2 pages long.
I mean, it's just great to have more knowledge.
Knowledge that's invaluable for what's inevitable.
Working together, long days, working real hard.
And something I want to note here, as a news crew, we had to wear certain gear to allow us to be within that area. And it was about 75 to 80 degrees. When we took off that to go back to Portland, my shirt was completely drenched. I was sweating when we're close to that fire. So a major shout out to the men and women who fight the fires, because I can only imagine how hot it's going to get during the summer months.